Yes, good morning, students. How are you all? Our today's topic is spring balance. But before knowing the spring balance, we have to understand what are the non contact forces. We already know that the non contact forces are those forces the interacting objects are not in contact with each other. Okay, it is a force that can be act indirectly when objects are not in touch with each other. These forces are known as non-contact forces. In the first case, we have magnetic force. What is the magnetic force? Magnetic force is a non-contact force. Why it is a non-contact force? If we have these iron nails and this is a U-shaped magnet, if we bring magnet near to the iron nails, means we no need to touch the iron nails upon some height. If we bring it near the iron nails will get attracted toward the magnet. So this force is known as magnetic force and it is a non contact force. Other we have the electrostatic force. Now what is electrostatic force? If we have two positive charges, then they repel each other. If we have two negative charges, then also they repel each other. So the force between these two positive charge and these two negative charges is known as electrostatic force. Also, if we have one is positive, other is negative, so here is also a attractive electrostatic force. So the like charge repel and unlike charge attract each other. Next, very important force is gravitational force. Now, what is gravitational force? The force that pulls an object toward Earth called gravitational force of Earth. Uh, or you can say the force of gravity. It is also known as force of gravity, and gravity is denoted by the symbol G. Okay, it is always an attractive and depend upon the mass of interacting objects. Okay, the gravitational force always depends upon the mass of interacting object. Okay, and when a object and a earth, even when they are not in direct contact with each other. Okay, gravitational is a non contact force. You have the many example as the raindrop falls toward earth, the leaves shed by a tree fall toward the earth. Why they always move toward the earth? Because of the earth attractive gravitational pull. All the objects get attracted toward the earth. Water of a river falls downward, something we thrown upward, but it automatically comes downward due to the earth gravitational pull. Earth move around the sun due to the gravitational attractive force. We all live in earth's surface because of the pull of gravitational force of attraction. The measure of force with which earth pull us toward itself, okay, the quantity is known as weight. Okay, weight of an object is measure of the force which pulled toward the earth. Okay, and the scale of spring balance, when we apply some weight over here, or you can say applied some force to the one end of a spring balance, then the scale, the pointer moves downward and the scale is on the spring balance, so it tells about the force, or you can say the weight. Okay, let's do some calculations, or you can say this. We know that this is, if this is the spring balance, here is the scale, you can say 1 2 whatever, and this is the pointer, and there we hang a weight W. The weight is downward, and you know that the weight is equal to mass into gravity. Okay, the weight is equals to mass into gravity. Okay, and mass is different for different object, but the value of gravity is same. It is 9.8 meter per second square. The value of gravity, or the value of G, is 9.8 meter per second square. Okay, or you can say the 9.8 meter per second square. This is the value of G, or you can say the value of gravity, the earth's acceleration due to gravity. So it has the unit of acceleration. So weight is equals to mg. Also we know that the force is equals to weight, so force is ultimately equal to mg. Okay, so by knowing the weight we can also find out the force. In the spring balance we applied weight over, or we placed a weight over here, and the weight moves downward, so the force is also downward. So hence by knowing the weight we can find out the force. Okay, so this is the spring balance. Also we have Newton's three laws. ठीक है, three laws of Newton. The first law says that if a body is in rest, it remains in rest unless we applied any force. Okay, unless we applied any force. A body is in rest, it will remain in rest unless we applied any force. If we applied force, as you can say 20 Newton, if we applied force on this object, so it starts moving. ठीक है, so a body is in rest remains in rest unless we applied any external force. A body is in motion, the remains in motion unless we applied any force to stop it. Okay, and for example you can say 500 Newton to stop this object. So this is Newton's first law. Second law is force is equals to mass into acceleration. Okay, in the case of gravity, force is equal to mass into g. In any case we applied, in any case of force we applied a. In special case of gravitational or gravity we apply g. And third law, there is equal and opposite reaction, as you can say uh, for every action there is a equal and opposite reaction. If we applied force 20 Newton in this direction, then the object will also applied force of 20 Newton, but the direction is opposite. So every action there is a equal and opposite reaction. So these three Newton's law.